How's it going, guys? Jason Veely from the Jason Veely program here. If you know me at all, you know that I really don't like making these kind of videos. I'm on a webcam here. It's kind of last minute, but I saw something that I kind of wanted to speak to, and I kind of wanted to address right here and right now. I spent a little bit of time about a week ago on my radio show talking about C.J. Pearson, and I hammered the hell out of this kid. Not because I'm a jerk, not because I'm mean, but I want people, other conservative patriots out there, to understand who this kid really is. C.J. Pearson, the 13-year-old conservative YouTube star, is not who he says he is. He has never been who he says he is. And from the looks of it, he's going down a kind of Mitt Romney-esque, Mitch McConnell-esque direction. There's a new article posted on The Blaze just from today, actually, about an hour or so ago. 13-year-old viral sensation C.J. Pearson disavows conservatism. Here's who he could get behind. Teenage viral sensation C.J. Pearson, who became famous for his brash rhetoric blasting President Barack Obama, announced on Friday he would no longer identify as a conservative. Surprise, surprise. In an interview with The Blaze, C.J. Pearson, who first entered the national media spotlight when his video criticizing Obama went viral in February, said he now identifies more as an independent than a conservative, although he still very much adheres to certain conservative values. It's all or nothing, pal. It's all or nothing. You're either a conservative or you aren't. Pearson attributed his decision, at least in part, to seeing the video of a Chicago police officer fatally shooting Laquan McDonald. Quote, "I'm not interested in being a champion of a cause that turns a blind eye to racial discrimination and police brutality in America," Pearson, 13, said in a statement. So he's disavowing conservatism, kind of retracting his conservative label because of what happened in Chicago, because of police brutality, because of racial discrimination. These are the kind of arguments that you get from the left wing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to throw that out there. I've admitted several times on my radio program that, of course, there are, some bad apples out there in terms of, our law enforcement. But to go out there and say that the police as a whole, the police as a single institution are racist, and that they do the things that they do because all of them hate black people and hate minorities, I think is absolutely ridiculous. And again, it's an argument that you hear time and time again from people like Hillary Clinton, like Bernie Sanders, and now apparently like C.J. Pearson. And apparently this is enough of an issue for him to say, I don't want the conservative label anymore. I don't want to be called a conservative. Quote, "I also don't want to be the anti-Obama kid," CJ said. "I want to be the kid who fought for real change and worked with both sides to achieve a better America." See, this is his inner Mitch McConnell, Mitt Romney coming out. Work with both sides of the aisle. I've said many times that there are two kinds of conservatives. There are two kinds of Republicans. There's the Mitch McConnell, John McCain type of Republican who believes that it's best, they're really the establishment type, who believe it's best to work with the other side, work with the left, reach across the aisle, and all come together and sing Kumbaya, because apparently the left wing, they want to work with us, you see. They don't stab us in the back. They don't want to destroy conservatives. They want to work with us just as much as we want to work with them. That's Republican ideology number one. Conservative ideology, and this is the ideology that I have, says that we defeat these bastards at all costs. We defeat Obama at all costs. We defeat liberalism and progressivism at all costs. Because this type of conservatism, the kind of conservatism that wants to win this country back, is serious about getting this country back, doesn't want to work with the left, doesn't believe in compromise, doesn't believe in getting along. We believe in playing to win. And C.J. Pearson doesn't. "I'm tired of labels," CJ said. "I'm ready for solutions to the issues facing the American people." Now, I'll remind you that C.J. Pearson has flip-flopped on several different issues. He originally came out against Ted Cruz in the early summer, I believe, and said that he was unelectable. And then C.J. went ahead and began working for Ted Cruz as the chairman of Teens for Ted. So he went from, I don't support Ted Cruz, he's not electable, to, I'm all in it for Ted Cruz, he endorsed him, all the rest. And then just a few weeks ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, CJ came out and said that he no longer supports Ted Cruz. Gee, how about that? CJ Pearson has been involved in several different controversies, several different scandals. This kid has scammed people out of money. And folks, I've talked about all this on my radio program. You can look it up. I archive every single episode. Look it up. I've talked about this in great detail. This kid has scammed people out of thousands of dollars. He's raised money to attend a Red Alert Politics 30 Under 30 event. Well over $2,000, I believe, closer to $3,000. Raised all this money and then didn't go to the event. He's in the past planned certain rallies and speaking events, raised money for them, and then the event conveniently doesn't happen. And then the people, what happened with the money, CJ? What happened with the money? There's been evidence out that says CJ Pearson has faked the entire controversy about Barack Obama and the White House blocking him on Twitter. That has been proven to be false. CJ Pearson has been working and has worked in the past with a convicted con artist, Ali Akbar. This is all documented stuff, folks. This is all documented stuff, and I'm saying this not even really as an attack to C.J. Pearson. I'm saying this to communicate a message to all the conservatives out there who truly believe in liberty, who truly believe in rallying the millennials. I'm trying to communicate the message that C.J. Pearson is not who he says he is. The kid is a fraud, and I'll be damned if he is the face of any conservative youth movement in this country. I'm Jason Veely of the Jason Veely Program. Thanks for listening.